What is up everyone, it is Sacred Saiyan here, welcoming you to the Halloween special episode of What If Majin Buu won? If you end up liking today's video, then please consider subscribing. It is free and you can always unsubscribe later. There's a link in the description of the video showing my Discord server, and also to become a channel member if you want to support the channel. The highest channel member tier is called Royal Blue, so if you want to support me, then that is definitely the best way to do so. And with all of that out of the way, let's get into the Halloween special episode of What If Majin Buu won? The reason I chose this idea for the Halloween special is because of a very simple reason. A key part of Halloween is trick-or-treating, where people get candy, and Buu literally turns people into candy. So I thought that it made sense. Anyway, with that short explanation out of the way, this video begins in the battle between Buuhan and Vegito. Like normal, Vegito decimates Buu during the battle, and thinks of the plan to fake his absorption by creating a key barrier around himself. However, in this timeline, the barrier doesn't work. Vegito lets himself get absorbed, and only realises his mistake when it is too late, and with that, Bucchigiri is born. And unlike in canon, Goku and Vegeta don't diffuse inside of Buu, so all of Vegito's power remains a part of him. On the world of the Kais, Kibito Kai and Elder Kai watch this take place, and are terrified. The last hope of the universe has been defeated, and now, Buu is unstoppable. Well, there is one person the Kais know can defeat Buu, but they fear him waking up could be even more dangerous for the universe. The Elder Kai especially doesn't want to resort to it, but unfortunately, it seems like they have no choice. So Kibito Kai teleports to the planet within a nebula, and is greeted by the Angel of the Universe 7. Ah, if it isn't the Supreme Kai. Unfortunately, my lord is still resting, so may I ask why you are here? I'm sorry, but the universe is in grave danger, and it is the God of Destruction's duty to maintain order. Well, I shall assess the situation, and if I deem it necessary, I shall wake my lord, but for the time being, head back to your realm. Kibito Kai nods, and teleports back to the world of the Kaioshins, and as he does this, Whis looks into his staff, to see exactly what's going on. On Earth, Buu has just finished absorbing anyone who survived his attack, which killed most of the Earth's inhabitants, and he then flies into space, destroying the planet, and then maniacally laughing as he puts 2 fingers to his head and teleports to planet Namek. The screams of villagers can be heard as Buu brutally kills or absorbs villagers, and as he flies up to go do the same to another village, the Namekian savior arrives. Buu smirks, sensing the energy of every Namekian warrior inside of the being that's in front of him, and then the 2 merged warriors rush at each other with speeds never seen before in the universe. Buu is actually surprised by the power of the warrior he's facing. If he never gained the power of Vegito, then they may have actually been a challenge, but unfortunately for the Namekian savior, he did. So the only thing being saved is another spot in Buu's stomach, as Buu uses a spirit sword to cut the Namekian savior in half, and then proceeds to absorb the green warrior, giving Buu a nice increase to his power. Buu then proceeds to kill or absorb all the remaining Namekians on the planet, and after destroying Namek, he teleports into the galactic prison, absorbing the likes of the weakened Moro and 7-3, along with any other strong prisoners and galactic patrol officers, and Miros can't do anything but help evacuate, as he would need to use his angelic powers to defeat Buu, and he never got the drive to do so through his conversations with Goku in canon. Buu then destroys the prison, and is about to fly to another planet, but then 2 figures appear behind Buu, and Buu is actually slightly afraid, as he couldn't sense their arrival.
Go ahead and come at me with all you've got.
Enough tomfoolery! Now we fight!
Beerus appears in front of Buu, and kicks him in the face, sending him flying through a planet, and Beerus then appears behind Buu, outstretching his hand, and is about to Hakai the Majin, but then, the ball of Hakai disappears from Beerus' hand, as Buu smirks and elbows Beerus in the nose, sending him flying. Beerus doesn't understand. Why did he just lose energy? And Buu smiles, thinking how the abilities of that goat came in handy after all.
Show me your all if you want any hope of witnessing a destroyer's power.
I'll devour you all!
Him and Buu rush each other with incredible speeds, Buu constantly draining Beerus's energy in order to get stronger, but the gap in power is just so incomprehensible that it doesn't even matter. Anytime Buu steals energy, Beerus just powers up further and gains the advantage once again. Buu shoots a candy beam at Beerus, Beerus evading the beam before firing an energy blast at Buu, which Buu eats, increasing his power and then creating a key sword which he attempts to slice Beerus with, but Beerus chops a blade, snapping it in half, and proceeds to rush towards Buu, who is terrified, and as a last resort, he teleports away to the only energy he can recognise. Beerus is confused, wondering where he could have went, and on the world of the Kais, Kobito Kai and Elder Kai watch this all happen on their magic orb, and are wondering the same thing, but they aren't wondering much longer, as Buu appears behind them. Both of the deities scream as Buu kills them both, and unknowingly, killing his only threat in the process, as Beerus, in the depths of space, dies, due to his link with the Supreme Kai, and Whis, without his destroyer, becomes inactive. Buu is unaware of the death of Beerus, so he waits out on the world of the Kais for a couple of days, but after that, he continues his rampage on the universe, absorbing anyone he deems strong, and destroying every planet he comes across. Eventually, the fate of Universe 7 crossed the Grand Priest's radar, and he informs Zeno on the situation. Zeno doesn't like the state of Universe 7, so he erases it, and eventually erases all of the other universes, since he was going to do that anyway without the Tournament of Power. So, if Buu did ever manage to win, it would indirectly cause the destruction of the multiverse. And with that, we are going to end off this Halloween special. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, then make sure to like, comment, and please do subscribe. It is quick and easy to do. Also, I want to give a huge thank you to Boldemir Garcia, Slick Piccolo, Mega Exo, All Might, Camo Ren, and Jonathan Way for becoming channel members. If you want to be shouted out at the end of a video, and get other perks like the channel members here, then there's a link in the description down below to become a channel member. It greatly supports me, and it helps me immensely. With all of that out of the way, hope to see you all in the next Halloween video.